All right, Sunday, here we go. It is cold today, very, very cold. Anyway, this is today's project. So today I'm gonna put these guys in. Now, these are not just regular LED lights. These are projector LED lights. I could not find these anywhere. I couldn't get them on Amazon. I couldn't get them on regular eBay. I tried searching Mercari, all kind of Japanese sites. No one will ship to the US with the tariffs and shipping and all kind of hassles. Luckily, Aaron Rideout from JDM Imports Hawaii was able to source these out from Japan. So these flew in directly from Japan in one of his containers. That was pretty damn awesome. And a long time ago, you guys saw me change out the headlights. But in order to run these, I need to have the clear headlights. And I'll show you why. So these are the stock headlights from Toyota. If you notice closely, there's going to be all these little bevels that's inside the glass. Inside the refractory, I don't know, whatever, it reflects lights. These lights were never designed for LEDs or HIDs or anything. So all these guys that are putting LEDs in, the light is 10 times brighter than the normal lights. So because the lights are brighter, it shoots all over the place. It blinds all the drivers. Even in this lifted truck, even when I'm in the Tacoma is pretty high. It's about a, I think 8-10 inch lift. These guys with all these damn lights with these LEDs who don't angle it, they're blinding me in this truck. In order to make these lights work, I need to do something. These lights are going to be hella bright, about 100 times brighter than the normal lights, with actual cutoffs from the projectors that are in there. So I need this. A long time ago, I bought these and I put them in, and I decided to take them out just because I wanted the nostalgic look of the old OEM type. But if you notice, the glass is clear. I don't know if you can see that. All those beveling are on the chrome thing on the inside, but this is glass. This is pure glass. The glass is clear, smooth. There's no bevels, there's no refractory type things to blind other drivers, which is gonna make this perfect for that. Let me just try to see if I can open this up. I had to translate all the writing in Japanese. Oh my god, there was so much to translate. But these are the LED projectors. This is pretty awesome. So it's a big projector. Actually kind of looks like a big fisheye lens. I don't know, whatever. We'll see how it works. So what it's going to do is it's going to shine a light like a regular projector HID type, where it's going to have a complete cutoff. So everything below it will be illuminated, everything above it will have a cutoff, and you won't blind other drivers. For that, I need a clear lens without all these things. Luckily, it's super easy. My grill is all broken. It's only held on with zip ties. I'm going to cut all the zip ties, unbolt the headlights, get those guys in. There's no sense in doing a comparison, but I don't know, we'll see. So for now, let me take everything apart and then we'll get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is take off the side markers. One screw pops off. Now, if you're lucky enough to have all your tabs for the grill, great, good for you. If you're like me, and a lot of us, you have to cut all your zip ties. Next step is pretty easy. Take off all the 10mm bolts that hold the light in, and it comes out. And for these little trim pieces, all you gotta do is push the very inside. There's a little clip and it should come off. This is the little clip that you need to push. A couple more 10mm nuts, bolts, whatever, and it should come off. And don't forget the last one that's way underneath this. Alright, there we go. Headlights off. Now I gotta prep the other one, and I'll show you what the prep looks like. Now since the other LED bulbs, the projector bulbs, are too big, I'm gonna need to remove the inside light reflector thing. This guy right in there. So that little shield thing that's designed to deflect the light so it bounces off the back and reflects out, that needs to come out, because the projector will need to shoot straight through this clear glass, which is why the glass needs to be clear and not like that other stock factory material. Super easy. Flip it over, you unscrew 1, 2, 3, and carefully try to pry it out. I think that's the only way. I'm not sure. Let me do that right now and I'll see what happens. Well, that was pretty easy. 2 bolts, and you just pull this little reflector thing out. This is that little piece that was on the inside. Seems to be it. Let me grab the LED lights and see how they go in. Now I can start putting everything together. So from what I gathered from my Google translation, it's very specific on how to install these, and this is kind of what I figured out, sort of. It specifically says do not touch anything. Well, the lens, the electronics. It does come with a pair of gloves, which I will pretty much use. But it does have all these Allen wrenches. There's 2 different Allen wrenches. One is a set screw right there, and the other is to adjust. I don't know if you can see it, but there's little, you know what, let me pull this thing apart. In and pull it up apart. There you go. See? Now that it comes apart, ooh, okay, here, now we can see these little Allens, or it's a star key Torx, I guess. This will determine the angle of your light, because like I said, there is a cutoff. There's a distinct cutoff, like every other really high quality projector type headlight, and the lens is going to allow that cutoff, and it's going to project the really bright light. This is going to be a pain in the neck. What I'm pretty much going to have to do is set this guy in, and it can only go in one way. I guess the Allen wrench on the top kind of lets you adjust your up and down a little further, and these little star keys allows you to turn left and right. The only real way is to set this thing up, wait until the evening time, and I can adjust everything exactly the way it needs to be. That's the only way I can kind of figure out how to do this. I don't know any other way to do it. So let me set in this Allen, put everything together, put the boot back on. Where'd the boot go? Oh, here, this thing. Put the boot on, the light will go into the center, lock in, and that should be it. So let me try to angle this thing as straight as I can, figure that out, and I'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, so I figured this is going to be a lot harder than I expected, and that's because of the infinite means of adjustment. You can adjust the light in the housing itself. You can adjust the light left to right to get your cutoff lines. You can adjust the light forward and back to get your up and down. If you put everything together, so if I put everything together, there's no way I'm going to be able to access the back of that, especially on this side that has the battery. There's no way I can access the adjustments to adjust the light bulb left to right, up and down. There's just no way I can do that. So what I'm going to have to do, leave the grill off, leave everything off, wait until the evening time so I can put the bulbs in, do the adjustment. One important thing. Now, because the truck is lifted, I don't want to be that person that blinds the hell out of everyone. So I'm gonna add extra washers. There's what is this? I have about a 1/4 inch, maybe 3/8. Yeah, this looks like kind of closer to 3/8, maybe 1/2 inch. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna space out the top left outer side. I'm gonna space out the inner side, so they're both gonna have all these spacers. That's gonna allow me to have even more adjustment, because like I said, this is gonna be a hell lot brighter than any LED that's on the market. I think I had, like, I don't know, I forget which ones I had, but I had some really expensive bright LEDs. Those things cost about $130 each. These guys are a lot better, I think. There's only one way to find out. So I'm going to put everything in, leave the grill off, not fully bolt everything in, but bolt it in relatively good. Make my adjustments, and that should help out for tonight. Oh my god, that's going to be such a headache. Anyway, let me put everything back together. I'll be right back. Alright, so everything is back together except for the grill. From looking at it, I think I can access the adjustments for the actual light bulb itself. So let me put the light bulbs in, and once I put the light bulbs in, I'll test it out tonight. Then I'll see what kind of adjustments I need to do. And like I said, it does look like I can access it, so I don't know, we'll see what happens. So for now, I'll put these guys in. I wonder if I can actually see anything now during the daylight. So let me see if I can turn the lights on, or at least one side, and see what happens. As I thought, it's too bright, but maybe in the garage you can see there is a definite cutoff. It's not shining up like all these other kind of LED lights and whatever kind of lights. There is a definite break and a cutoff. I don't know if you can see in the back. There is an actual cutoff right here. I mean, there's a very distinct cut line. There we go, the cardboard helps. Okay, so the cardboard really helps a lot. As you can see, there is a really crisp cut line. I will have to wait till this evening to do my adjustments. There's no doubt about that. As you can see from the cardboard, there is a exact cut line, just like all these other projector, those high dollar cars, Lexuses, those Toyotas and everything else, Infinities, whatever, right? All I need to do now is just wait till the evening. So let me wait till the evening and we'll see what happens. I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'll shine the light at my neighbor's house and we'll simulate that cut line at about 25 to 50 feet, and we'll see what happens. So I'll be back tonight. Well, it's nighttime. This is why you need to adjust your headlights. This is too funny. So they're both sidewards, both facing the ground. Yeah, I gotta adjust this. I'll be right back. But I will say this much, you can definitely see a break and how clean the line is. All right, let me fix this again. So I think I got it. Everything looks straight and kind of good, I guess. I don't know. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like against the garage door. Then I'm gonna go for a test drive and show you guys what it looks like on the street. So this is on the garage door. All right, so here we go. That is just the driving lights from the bumper, and this is gonna be the headlights. Whoa. Now I'm not sure if you guys can see on the camera, but this is awesome. I have never seen any light anywhere from Dial Dynamics, from any other company that can do anything like this and make a straight cut line like a real HID projector headlights on all these high-end dollar cars. This is unbelievable. I guarantee I'll never blind another person. Damn. Okay, so you know what, let's take this for a test drive and we'll see what it looks like on the street. Yeah, there's no way the camera can pick up how clean and crisp the line is. Okay, you know what, let me pull up right in back of this car and we'll see what it looks like. Normal LEDs and all these other kind of lights will blind the hell out of drivers. Look at that. Nothing. It's right at the trunk line, right there. Perfect. This is amazing. Super clean. Wow. Unbelievable. The beam pattern is perfect. This is amazing. Check that out. And it does have a highlight. There we go. Woohoo! Damn. Whoa. All right, I'm gonna, you know what? Let me take a drive. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'll be right back. Okay, here is another perspective. I'm going about 50 miles an hour. And as you can see, it is a nice, clean, cut, straight line. These lights are damn amazing. All right, I gotta concentrate on driving. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, just my luck. It is storming today, just in time to make this video. It's hard to tell from the video footage, but I can tell you that the lights work really, really, really good. Damn good. The illumination on the ground is way brighter than what I had before. The cutoff line is exactly perfect. I'm not blinding anybody, and I just increased my own visibility. All right, I gotta drive. All right, well, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but it is super windy today. I think that's about it for this project. That wraps up everything. The clear lens really helped a lot. This is this is a game changer. I have never seen anything like this ever. And I do have to thank Daryl from D's Automotive. He is the one that found these lights. Thanks to Aaron Rideout from JDM Hawaii. He's the one that imported the lights. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, these are awesome, damn awesome. But anyway, the project came out really good. Couldn't be happier. This was finally a win for me. All right, it's super windy. I need to get out of here. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you guys can find this light somehow. I have no idea where to find it except for Japan. Search online, you may find it. I have no idea, but good luck, guys. I need to get out of here. I'll see you guys again on my next project.